I rise to explain my final vote.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. I had a speech ready. It won't be too long. Didn't expect it to be in this situation. When I made my decision last September to not run for re-election, the most common question I've received since then by far is, what are you doing next? I don't have an answer for that yet. But the second most common question I get is, are you going to miss it? And my answer to that is a resounding yes. I love my job. It's why I work so hard. It's why I come in early every day. I don't think I will have a job for the rest of my life that I love half as much as this one. And that is in large part to the people in this room, my colleagues, staff, the interns, the pages, everyone that I work with. If you had told 18-year-old me that I could have a job where I get to work on policy and I get to represent the district I grew up in, I would not have believed you. So I want to say some thank yous really quick. First to my colleagues, especially the ones that I started serving with 6 years ago. Thank you for putting up with me and working with me and sometimes opposing me. I've treasured every day of this job, and that's in large part because of all of you. This is probably going to be the last time that all 25 or 26 of us are in the same room together. So thank you. To our staff, to this guy, to Jeff, and everyone on our policy staff, thank you again for putting up with me and for all of your hard work over the years. Thank you. My boss is in the back, McKenna. Where's McKenna? There she is. I've tried really hard to find assistants who are young and smart and ambitious, and really wanted to mentor them and do everything I can to help them move on so they're no longer working for me and doing bigger and better things. So to McKenna and Madeline and Leslie and Robin, you've been my bosses. So thank you for all of your work. Lastly, I just want to thank my constituents for electing me 3 times and entrusting me with the confidence to represent them. It wouldn't be a speech for me without quoting from Hamilton, the musical. When I think about why I'm not running again, one of the reasons I believe is I want to sit under my own vine and fig tree, for anyone who's seen that and will get that reference. I wanted to close with a quote. I'm almost done, I promise. This is a quote. Anybody who's read Team of Rivals, this is on the last page of Team of Rivals, and I'm in no way comparing myself to him, but when I read this over 10 years ago, it always stayed with me, this quote. This is something that Abraham Lincoln said when he was 23 years old and running for office for the first time. And it was a letter to his constituents, and it's something I've always thought about. And he said, "Every man is said to have his own peculiar ambition. Whether it be true or not, I can say for one that I have no other ambition so great as that of being truly esteemed of my fellow men by rendering myself worthy of their esteem. How far I shall succeed in gratifying this ambition is yet to be developed." I hope in my 6 years here that I have earned the respect and the esteem of my colleagues, of our staff, but most importantly, my constituents. I hope that I've made you proud. I hope that I've represented you well. With that, thank you, Madam President. Thank you, colleagues.
And you vote?
And with that, I vote no.